community is very important for acquiring and maintaining good health. By the way, in the blue zones, those cultures I talked about, those 5 cultures,
Yeah.
one of the main components of the secrets of their good health is they have tight communities of people.
Yep.
And your community for Restart, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure that people will continue to interact with each other after the program is over and give each other support.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's how I got started. And I think everybody needs to have a community that supports them in staying on track, because we're so distracted in our culture, our family members, our friends, everywhere you go, you're getting just bombarded with all this junk food, and it's tempting. So if you have a support community, they're constantly giving you that reinforcement to stay on track. I love it.
They are, and they bring so much information that they already have. Like, I learned so much from the people that joined Restart as well. And like you said, having that community of people, you've got this diversity of opinions and experiences and, different issues as to why people are there. It's like, it's not just diabetics that join this. I mean, I do have a lot of people with sugar issues that need to get it under control, and then they join Restart. But most of the time it's people that they feel terrible. They just feel, like you said, sluggish. Their brain isn't working right. They feel tired all the time. Their skin doesn't look good. They're just blah. And they're like, something's got to change and I don't know what to do. It's like, oh, great. Join Restart. We'll get you cleaned up.
Why don't you walk us through in a very simplistic fashion what each week looks like? Okay.
Yes.
Could you do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. So the first week we meet, and we can meet in person or we can meet online, which is great because anybody can. I've had people join from Alaska. That was fun. People from all over the country sometimes. So the first week, we just kind of get to know each other. We remove the guilt and the shame from how we're eating. So it's like the Restart rule that everybody must memorize is, whatever I eat, I choose it consciously, I enjoy it thoroughly, and then I let it go. And the idea there is, don't beat yourself up. So follow Restart as closely as you can. If you ate something that was off the list, don't do it again. You know what I mean? Do it, enjoy, just make that conscious decision. So anyway, we talk a lot about the mindset that goes into how to be successful here too. And then there's the food list, which is like I said, all the veggies and the things that we're cutting out, the yes list and the no list. And there are some modifications that do have more carbs involved. Just like you said, it's the quinoa and the brown rice and some of the beans or the sweet potatoes for people that need a little more carbohydrates, meaning people that are very active. Then week 2, when we meet, so week 1, everybody kind of they have that whole week to sort of prep themselves. So they've got what they know what they're going to have to do, and then just kind of prep yourself to do it. So I encourage people to jump in as soon as they're ready, or at the very least, start it on the day that we have our second meeting. And our second meeting is all about digestion. And so this is really important because when you make dietary changes, you're probably going to find some digestive differences. So I love to share everything I know about digestion because I really think that can change a person's life when they understand how to enhance their own digestion. Like I said, everything begins with what you eat and how you digest it. So that's an exciting topic. And we talk about, different digestive disturbances, what you might expect with Restart. We talk all about that and what to do about that, ways to enhance digestion. And then also watching, everybody is responsible for how they writing down, journaling how they feel throughout the process, because just because eggs are a great source of protein, maybe you don't personally digest them very well. So even though they're in the program, they might not be good for you. So it's discovering what really works for you too. The third week we meet, we talk all about the different stages of blood sugar dysregulation. And I get to tell people exactly what I was just talking about with that campfire and the spiking and the dipping and what that looks like and what's exactly happening in the body when we have those spikes and those low dips and what that feels like. And so by then, a lot of people are already noticing, this is the second weekend of them, that they're already feeling better. They're already feeling more energy, less hunger, less cravings. That's fun. So then they're understanding like, oh, wow, that's what I was doing when I would get irritable by 10 a.m. after eating everything I would eat at 8 a.m. Then the fourth week, we talk all about fats and what the different fats are, why we need them, what they do for us. and debunking the myth that eating fat makes you fat. So by week 4, everybody's really kind of feeling that. And just like you said, I don't like to stress like, oh, do this to lose weight. In fact, I don't want anybody to put any emphasis on that. But when we get to week 4, most people are noticing I've dropped some pounds. My pants are a little looser. My energy's higher. I'm not eating junk anymore. My brain cleared up a bit. My moods are stabilizing. I'm sleeping better. My pain has gone down significantly. It's pretty cool. And then in the 5th week is where we kind of celebrate our successes and we talk about how to reintroduce foods. And there's a little at-home test you can do to test your food before you reintroduce it to find out if your body's going to have a reaction to it or not. And it just involves your pulse. It's the coolest thing and it's really easy. And then, and we just kind of encourage each other to stay the course as best as you can. And I do encourage people to stay in touch. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes when I offer another group, I've had a lot of people sort of take it again because the first time, if it was brand new to them, all this information, it's a lot to take in while you're trying to eat that way and live your life and take care of your family and have your job and do all the things that you do. So the second time around, they're like, okay, now it's kind of like really sinking in and they can pick up little pieces where they might have not picked it up the first time. So I have quite a few people that do repeats.